Welcome, beautiful souls, to another Light Language with Louise. Very happy to have you with me. Here we are halfway through 2021, just had the solstice yesterday, and I had such a beautiful experience at the weekend. I had a really beautiful mystical experience where I got to really connect with the nature of life and creation. And to continue with the foundation of frequency theme that I've been working with throughout this whole year, the frequency that came in over the weekend was delight. Now, what I experienced was truly that life created more life in order to delight in itself, right? And you are part of life delighting in itself, and everything you create and experience is part of life delighting in itself. So I'm making this video at this powerful reset point of the solstice, and I would love for you to embrace this moment and the month ahead as an opportunity to truly take on board that you are here to delight in life, and that life wants to delight in you and through you. So just take a moment to breathe that in and to feel what delight is. You know what I love about the word delight? I love that it's, if you speak French, you know that de means of. So delight to me means of light, right? So every time we delight in something, we're connecting to that light. We're feeling more of that light. And everything is light, right? The whole of creation is made of light. You're made of light. You're a beautiful light being, and you're having an experience playing with light in different realms, right? In the physical realm, and you're also, existing in all of the realms of light as well, and all of those different frequencies and vibrations. And so the experience I had at the weekend showed me that all experience is like a color on the canvas of life. It's like a note in the symphony, right? And none of it is any better or worse than another, right? So even when you're having an experience of sadness or anger, grief, right? Frustration, shame even, right? There's still your soul, right? And life itself is still delighting in that experience, right? Even though that might sound strange to understand from a mind perspective, a human ego perspective, right? Which likes things to be safe and predictable and, preferably feel good, right? But my invitation to you as a soul having this rich human experience is to delight, right? To find the light, be in the light of every experience that you have, every part of the spectrum, right? Every color, every hue, every note, every sound, right? In that glorious orchestration that life is. So one of the other things I really experienced was just how much life wants to delight you, right? Often we're so closed down, we're so contracted, we're so focused on what's wrong, right? That we're not actually open to receive all of the beauty and the treasures that life wants to offer to us, right? But I really saw that life really wants to delight you. It really does. And if you look at the natural world, see how much beauty is there in every sunset, in every flower, in every blade of grass, right? And that beauty is life delighting in itself. And that beauty is in you as well. So could you delight in yourself more as an expression of life, enjoying itself as life? When you create, can you find that delight in your creations? From everything as simple as making yourself breakfast to writing a book, right? Big or small, it's still life expressing through you. There's that beautiful quote from the prophet Khalil Gibran, where he says, life is the product of life. Children, are the product of life's longing for itself, right? And I really experienced that life, that original separation in creation, right, was life creating itself as other so that it could offer itself to itself, so that it could admire itself, so that it could celebrate itself, so it could make love to itself, right? It's life as the sacred beloved. And all of those beautiful mystical poets, Rumi, speaking these, the understanding that the nature of life is this beautiful, mystical, adoring relationship of delight, right? Enjoying that reflection of self, right? Life enjoying itself, and that it wants to do that through you and through the uniqueness of you, right? This is the soul signature part. This is what my whole work is about, is you really celebrating and delighting in that unique expression that you are, right? That life gets to experience more life through you being your authentic self, through you following the impulses of your heart to create more, right? Through you experiencing with full presence the delight of each moment of your life. So I want to call for a light language transmission to support us today, to really feel that frequency of delight, to find that in ourselves, to delight in ourselves, to delight in others, to delight in our experiences, to delight in the world around us, right? And to also even delight in what's falling away, what's breaking down, right? Because I also got shown how much destruction, right, which really means to just take out of form, is part of that creation, right? Part of that ecstatic movement of energy that is life, right? Because life constantly wants to be moving into a new form, right? And experiencing itself as something new and different, right? And that's that cycle of life. That's, the seed becoming the tree, becoming the fruit and the flowers, and falling away again and becoming the earth. So for us to find that delight in the movement of our lives as well. Yes, have the presence and the stillness with each moment, but also be willing just to keep moving into the next discovery, the next creation, the next moment of experience, right? And to presence our feelings, right? Delight in your feelings, delight in this full spectrum of human emotion. When you're back in the light realms, you're not going to have that experience, right? That's why you're here, to experience that full spectrum of rich human emotion and experience, right? So let's just breathe all of that in, and feeling a deep sense of gratitude already for the beautiful frequencies of light, sound that come in to support us, activating us at the very level of our DNA, allowing us to release those veils of illusion, conditioning, beliefs and feelings that are keeping us contracted and stopping us from having that full, delightful experience of our own light, our own soul expressing in human form. So trusting that your higher self will guide you to receive what you need from the transmission. Feeling the earth beneath you, taking a breath into your beautiful heart and opening to receive. Guranaya makiranao Gurimaya inayarunumai Nararumakiaranayai Kuramarataya taya mayai Nguramai nanayai Nguramai anayayama Girana giranayumai Nguranaya naya naya mai Nguramaya naya naya Nuramaya naya yama Yamarina yamahina ramai. Go san emerete atatar itorkonate pa papinete et esha nauroto yaka mosobeya bata ili atabromosabo kap it erisha mosaba et rara no sebete at samaraka isha aruso katadin masoti I ar matata ko sa at on masheper ot be akimana sabrochi atano sebe aso ara et inemasar kote inemalakate raso to mesher komata Larete imasa ka o remasai aya kunemese bereke tukumakwa eti rasa potamaki bache erketi rakota atoro sabat amarakata porkachimo suto rasa no in morko sabre par ete asmarkata etoto charkamata ka so as morkota amaneke la ar inasote ma asabrokata manakati arkotan maship irkota masa re atan rabat sabak epekamati arkot amanakot sabrokota mache prota ka at arkit arkuma sabar kita makot kar esap tauro wons marapit ekarot na at reit at tamarako smarak che au kat ne la at sa to tanama ra te ra at so che akot ar ma akber at so ot aka anamo och remat it a taking a deep breath and exhaling. So the message really coming through there was really about living life more lightly, right? Seeing, can you just sort of dance on the surface of your life, right? Engaging and being fully present with your experiences, but also having this lightness about it, right? Skipping through your experiences, right? Rather than sinking heavily into them like a stone, right? They kind of show me like skipping along the surface of the water, that sense that if you move fast and light along the surface, like you don't sink into it, right? And even though the sinking in is beautiful too, the invitation for this month is just to elevate a little bit, just to be a little bit lighter. What if you could just engage with that sense of lightness with your life, right? Just letting go of any heaviness, letting go of the significance, letting go of the meaning and the judgment, right? And living your experiences just from that place of delighting in the experience without the judgment. See if you can let the judgment go, the expectation go, right? And just lightly be with the experience of your life. And delight in everything that you're creating and experiencing. Right? And know that as you create, as you experience, you're offering life that richness of your experience, your unique experience, life, living more life through you, right? So I also wanted to just flag up to you that my Quantum Creation Mastermind is starting end of July, early August. The places are filling up now. It's only going to be a very small group and about a third of the places are already taken. So if you are ready to birth a new soul-aligned creation, or maybe complete a soul-aligned creation that started to come through you, but maybe you've got a little bit stuck with that, it's not fully completing, I am here to support you. That mastermind is going to be a beautiful space where we get to connect, expand into that frequency of creation and delight, and then really do the practical steps, inspired practical steps to bring that creation into form so that you can express more of yourself, discover more of yourself, serve by sharing more of yourself and infusing your soul signature frequency into a beautiful new creation that wants to be birthed into the world. So the link is below. If you want to book a call with me, have a chat about that. Would love to talk to you about that. And of course, you can always book a call with me at any time. The links are below. Subscribe on my website. Join me on Facebook, whatever. Just connect. It will be lovely to talk to you and find out how you want to share your energy, how you want to delight more in being you in the world at this transformative time. So I wish you a beautiful, beautiful month. There are, of course, all of the videos from the beginning of the year. Go back and watch them. Foundations of Frequency, working with a different frequency each month. Enjoy. Lots of love. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you in a month. Namaste.